So I was asked which version of Seaside Dream was my favorite, and it keeps changing because the stocks really complement the piece, like every single one that was chosen. So this one is, people call it mini gob. I think I call it something else. I can't remember. But you can really see how the mini gob, as people say, affects the print. Really comes through on more angles than you'd expect. So, this one's a winner. I don't know which one my favorite is yet, so I'm just going through this. The next one in the stack is Big Pixel. Big Pixel's cool because it's got that really digital kind of look, that really square, boxy look to it, and the moon just looks awesome on this print. I think probably my favorite moon of all the prints. But you know, I work in pixel art, so having this one, it kind of looks like an intentionally somewhat pixelated version, but not at the same time, especially when you get the angle just right. So, Big Pixel, it's got its own thing that's unlike the others, and also it's a little bit more warm. It's not as flat, it's not as bright, because combined it's almost like it's done some sepia thing to it. Now the holographic, I think, is superior in a way that the foil color really works with the colors in the print the most. So while the foil itself, you know, is going to be pretty flat, you can also maybe see a little more bits of the moon than you would on the other prints that are holographic, that have patterns. So you see a little bit more there, and the pattern doesn't affect the print as much. So if you're into like a crazy, trippy print, this one may not be the best one for you. But this one, I think, color-wise, is the most superior, at least how the foil works with the piece. Not only that, but you can see a little bit more details, like things that I like to hide in the piece. So, the foil's great for that. Alright, looks like next up is the cream. So on cream, I like what cream does. It kind of gives you that natural skin tone a bit more than the white does. It's a little bit more subdued. You know, you also get the detail on the moon that you aren't going to get on the holographics as much. You can really see all the decisions I made in the print, like up here in the corner where I kind of have the pattern trail off like it was some type of moonbeam in each corner. You can kind of see that happen. So, I don't know, cream is just nice, honestly. As far as the standard print goes, that's the superior one over the white. Alright, so here's sparkle. Now, a lot of times sparkle will make a print look kind of, well, it can make it look cheap. I don't see a whole lot that really do that, but if you look at this, like, it's really light what this sparkle's doing. It's not really affecting the print much, but, you know, since this print was designed to come through, it's really everywhere. All over the entire print. So, you know, everywhere you look, you get that kind of sparkle texture that also works in concert with how I designed this. So, and the sparkle in this print is very effective, I think. You know, effective without going too crazy. And then I think the king of the crazy variant, which is also what I designed this print for, I was most excited about how this is going to come out. called this the ice variant. Jermaine calls it shatter. But, I mean, yeah, the moon's really trippy in this one too. But there's nothing I can really say wrong about this or bad about it. It makes the sky look insane. This one's sometimes my favorite. Other times it's the sparkle. Other times it's the standard foil. Sometimes it's the small circles. Big pixel hasn't really hit favorite status for me yet. At any point in time. Excuse the dog. So this is the Snowflake. Snowflake is great because this was also themed with Audic Empire's Epic Tour. That's where this print came from. This is the art print version of the Audic print. I made a lot of changes to it, but it was a winter tour, and if you look at the print, like all over the print are these little bits that are coming through, and those were snowflakes on the other print. So they were kind of intended to be these abstract, kind of blurry snowflakes on it. So you can get that working with the actual snowflakes behind it. That's a pretty cool thing. I like this one too. Sometimes this one's my favorite as well. I mean, it's really got that that insane, like sparkly kind of. Some people could call it girly or whatever, but I don't know. I just like that one all around. And look, the white one. The white one, at the bare minimum, you get all the colors exactly as designed. So, get that extra detail. Same thing that you would get with the cream. There's the white print. And you got to decide which one's your favorite. I don't know what mine is.